The 1 Hour Rule, the secret habit that makes you smarter. Freestyle American English original story. The noise of the morning. I used to wake up and reach for my phone. Before I even opened my eyes completely, I was already inside the world, messages, notifications, updates, numbers. It felt like I was awake, but my mind was already tired before the day even began. The truth is, I wasn't living my mornings, I was reacting to them. Every morning started with noise. And that noise slowly stole my focus, my peace, and my clarity. One day, I asked myself a simple question: what if I just stopped, for 1 hour? The discovery. I read about something called the 1 Hour Rule. It said, for the first hour of your day, do nothing that drains your mind. No phone. No emails. No social media. Just time, for yourself, your thoughts, your priorities. At first, it sounded simple. But when I tried it, I realized how deeply addicted I was to distraction. That first morning, my hand reached for my phone again and again, out of habit. But I resisted. I sat in silence, listening to the sounds of the world waking up. It felt strange. And then it felt powerful. The first hour. During that hour, I started with something small, a glass of water, deep breaths, sunlight through the window. No music, no scrolling, no screens. Then I opened my notebook and wrote one sentence: what do I want to learn today? That simple question changed everything. Because the 1 Hour Rule isn't just about silence, it's about direction. It teaches your brain to move with purpose, not reaction. The science of focus. Neuroscientists say the brain is most alert during the first hour after waking. Your energy is high, your mind is clean, and your focus is sharp. But if you start your day by checking your phone, you fill your brain with noise before it even begins to think. The 1 Hour Rule is like mental training. It builds what scientists call cognitive discipline, the ability to control what enters your mind. And the truth is, intelligence isn't just about knowing things, it's about knowing what to ignore. The struggle. At first, I failed. I would break my own rule after 10 minutes. I'd tell myself, just one quick message. But every quick message led me down the same hole. 20 minutes gone, focus broken. It wasn't easy to fight the habit. But I reminded myself, every time I resist distraction, I'm strengthening my brain. Discipline is like a muscle, the more you use it, the stronger it gets. So I tried again the next day, and the next. And slowly, something started to change. The change. The mornings became calmer. I noticed more, the taste of my coffee, the sound of the city, the quiet rhythm of my breath. I started to enjoy the stillness. And soon, I realized something deeper. The 1 Hour Rule wasn't just changing my morning, it was changing me. My thoughts became clearer. Ideas started flowing more freely. I began writing better, teaching better, and creating better. I wasn't rushing anymore, I was choosing. That's what the 1 Hour Rule really gives you, the power of choice. The smartest hour of the day. People often say, you can't control the world. That's true, but you can control the first hour of your day. And that 1 hour shapes all the others. When you begin with focus, you stay focused. When you begin with chaos, you stay distracted. Every day is built on that foundation, that first 60 minutes. And if you use it wisely, to read, to plan, to think, to breathe, you're teaching your brain to serve you, not control you. That's what makes you smarter, the ability to think before the world starts thinking for you. Vocabulary of focus. There are a few words I learned through this journey, and I want to share them with you. Focus, to give your full attention to one thing. When you focus on what matters, distractions lose their power. Clarity, the state of being clear and calm in your mind. Clarity is like light, it helps you see what's important. Discipline, doing what you need to do, even when you don't feel like it. Discipline turns ideas into reality. Routine, the pattern you follow every day. A good routine builds a good life. Distraction, anything that steals your attention. The 1 Hour Rule is about protecting your mind from distractions. Applying the rule. Now, I start my day the same way every morning. No phone. No notifications. No noise. Just time, for me. Some mornings I write. Some mornings I stretch or meditate. Sometimes I just sit in silence and think about my next story, my next lesson, my next dream. And every time I do, I feel sharper, Like my brain has space to breathe. That's what I call mental freedom. The ripple effect. The most surprising part was what happened after that first hour. My days started flowing differently. I made better decisions, taught with more energy, and created with more imagination. Because when you begin with intention, everything you touch during the day carries that energy. The 1 hour rule became my anchor, the moment that connects my mind, my goals, and my creativity. It's the hour that reminds me who I am, before the world tells me who to be. Reflection for learners. If you're learning English, the 1 hour rule is your secret weapon. Use that first hour to listen, read, or speak, without distractions. Your mind is fresh, your memory is open, and your focus is strongest. Even 10 minutes of pure English focus in that first hour will do more than an hour of distracted study later. Your brain loves patterns, and when you make English part of your morning ritual, it becomes part of you. The lesson. The 1 hour rule is not about perfection, it's about protection. Protecting your time. Protecting your attention. Protecting your dreams. Because what you do in that first hour shows the universe what kind of day you want to have. And every day, every morning, is another chance to begin again. The challenge. So here's my challenge to you. Tomorrow morning, before you touch your phone, stop. Take one deep breath. Give yourself 1 hour. Do something that feeds your mind. Read a page. Write one sentence. Listen to one story. And feel the difference. That's the 1 hour rule. It's not just a habit, it's a declaration. A promise to yourself that your time matters. And your mind deserves peace before the world begins. If this story inspired you, try it tomorrow morning, and tell me how it feels. Give your brain 1 quiet hour, and you might just find the smartest version of yourself waiting inside that silence. This has been a Freestyle American English original story. If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, and share because every story is a chance to learn English and rediscover yourself.